Hi everyone. Video chatting with Zoom is a great way to communicate face-to-face with friends and family without leaving home. Let me show you how to set it up on your computer. This will work with a PC or a Mac. First, open your browser. In my case, I'm using Google Chrome. Yours may be different, but all browsers will have an address field near the top of the window up here. We're going to click on that address field and type in the address for the Zoom website. That's zoom.us. Enter that and you're on the website. Now there's a lot of different things on the website, but we're going to skip over all of that and go right up to the upper right hand corner where we can sign up for free. Click on that button and you have a choice between different ways to create an account. In my case, I'm going to go to sign with Google because it's the easiest way to do that without coming up with a new password that makes it even more difficult to remember. So I'm going to click on sign up with Google. You can use any way you'd like. And then I'm going to go to one of my accounts in Google. And no matter which way you sign up, you're going to come up with this window. Here you can set up upcoming meetings, check previous meetings, do all sorts of things. Those things are all more complicated for this particular video, so we're going to do it the easy way and go over to the upper right hand corner again to host meeting. Up here, we can host it with video on, video off, or screen share. I'm not going to go into all that. We're going to make this easy. Just start with video on and click. In this case, it's going to launch a plugin that will fit on your desktop for future use. And if it doesn't open up automatically, you can click here or down here and get it to open. In my case, I've already downloaded the plugin, so I'm just going to click on Open Zoom. There's my plugin, and that gets me started. The first window that'll come up is Join the Computer Audio. Now, it's always a good idea to test your speaker and microphone when you do that. If you hear a sound, now I can hear one, hopefully you can too. Click yes. If your microphone is working, you'll see the blue line bop up and down. If it's working, click yes again, and you're done. Then you can join audio. Now, assuming you have a camera on your computer, you'll be able to see yourself in here. But if you can't see yourself, first thing to do is go down to the lower left-hand corner, and you can see a microphone and a projector. So in the microphone, if you look closely, you'll see that there's a little green or blue line that's bouncing up and down. That says that the microphone is recording and sending out my voice. If it's not doing that, click on the little arrow and pick a different microphone. I have a couple of microphones and a couple of speakers on my computer. You may only have one choice. Just make sure that one of these is clicked, and you should be able to get sound out of it. If you aren't getting video, you'll have to click on the video menu here and make sure that your webcam is clicked so you can see video. In my case, that's working, so we're all set. Now, no use having a video conference or a video chat if you have no one to chat with. So you've set up a meeting now. You need to set up and invite somebody to the meeting. That's what this little icon down here does. Click on that, and you can invite people to the meetings in two different ways. If you've already talked to people, they may be in your contact list down here, and you can use that to contact them again real quickly. If you don't, you need to set up and call them on email and ask them to join the meeting. The important part about setting up meetings ahead of time is it gives people a chance to find their email and make the meeting, hoping that people will be right available and checking their email immediately. You can just send up an email, or you can copy a URL and post it. In my case, I use Gmail. I'm gonna click on Gmail, and it sets up a little Gmail message for me that says, "Join this meeting. Please come. It's in progress right now." Type in whoever you'd like to have join and send it. I've got nobody to send it to right now, so let me see if I can get off of that. I'll go down and just close it entirely. I'm back. So once you get people joining the meeting, once they click on that link that you just sent, you'll see them come up in a window. You will be minimized slightly, and another person will come on here. You can put up to 100 people in a meeting, although you won't be able to see them all. Uh, but for 2 or 3 people, this window will just split, so you'll be able to see everybody. And whoever's talking will have a little yellow line around them, so you can see who's talking. The nice thing about Zoom is that there's hardly any latency involved. When you talk, you'll be able to see your voice, and when somebody else talks, you'll be able to hear them almost immediately. So it really is a nice program. When you get done with all this, you want to end the meeting or leave the meeting. In my case, I hosted the meeting, so if I go down in the lower right-hand corner, I can end the meeting. If you join through a link, you'll be able to leave the meeting that way. So I'm going to click end the meeting here. And do I want to end it for everybody? I'm going to not let anybody else be a host on here. I'm just ending the meeting. That's all there is to it. Now, if I click on this and I reduce my browser down, you'll see over here, I've got the plugin on my desktop. When I want to use it again, I just click it. I can start a new meeting. I could join a meeting. There's lots of different things you can do on here. I'm not going to go over all of them because it'll just confuse you to begin with. What you want to do is either join a meeting when you get an email with a link, or start a meeting with following the steps that I just left with you here. So good luck. I hope you have fun. I hope you get to see all the grandkids and your friends, and you don't have to leave home, catch a virus, or any of that stuff. Stay safe.